Hi guys, this is Maria. Welcome to my channel. This week's video is Toddler Activities. And if you're new to my channel, like filming those, my daughter is almost 3, but a lot of the activities that are going to be covered in this video, you can start probably about 18 months to 2 years of age plus, because a lot of them depend on your child's skills, and a lot of them are more manipulative skill developing activities. So the first set I would like to talk about is developmental activities. And I recently found out about such thing as a midline crossing. What it means in general is for your child to be able to reach across their body to perform an action, not rotate with the whole trunk, not try to lean over, exact midline crossing. What it helps with, and what the studies shown, that it helps them with writing, because we do write from one side to another, we have to cross the midline, and reading in the future. So that will be great activities for your child to do to get them prepared for the preschool. So I have this puzzle set from Melissa and Doug. A lot of the things that you're gonna see are from Melissa and Doug. It's not on purpose. They just happen to have what I'm looking for. And this actually is 2+, so if you have a younger child than my daughter, you can absolutely incorporate it. And what you want to do, and you can see it on the video as well, you wanna place, depending if your child is right-handed or left-handed, put the items on one side of them so they have to reach across, and then put the items in the puzzle. That actually helps several things. It also develops hand-eye coordination, and a lot of the times, for what is sometimes difficult for my daughter, is placing the triangles inside the puzzle. She has a harder time trying to fit it. She has no problems with circles and squares, plus it's a great way to learn the shapes. If you started introducing letters to your child, this is also a great set from Melissa and Doug. And it has letters. So the principle of activity is exactly the same. Put it on the opposite side of the dominant hand of your child so they can reach across, and then help them put the letters into the slots. It helps trouble solving, and also they have to think and match the shapes. Plus, you're also introducing reading. And I would start with certain letters that are that they start learning right now, their school, if they're going to it, or if you're working with them. I've already showed cutting activities, which are great for developmental of control over the fingers and hand-eye coordination, but I also came across this great pad. It's also from Melissa and Doug. You can see how it looks when it comes from the package right now on the screen, and you can see the video of my daughter also using it. You want to make sure that your child's hand is stabilized in this motion, and you can help them cut with the lines. This one specifically is 4+, but I think you can introduce it maybe 2.5 and up, just to get them started. Honestly, if they don't cut on the line, it's not the main purpose of it. It's actually the cut motion that you're after. Here's another really cool set that's tape activities, and this one is also, I think, 4+. Oh, actually, this is 3+, but it's really fun activity for your kids. Again, I would say 2.5. I think this one would be great for 2-year-olds too, because my daughter always liked tape and taping stuff. And here you follow the pathways, and if your child is using their pinch grip for whatever they are doing, it's a positive development for them for the future. Great way also to work with your child on crossing the midline is also the wiping motion. So you can put something on one side of the board and then make them wipe it, and also make sure that their hips are in place while they're doing it. By the way, I've not came up with any of these activities. I usually learn from a Montessori approach that my daughter goes to school, so I talk to the teachers, and I also have access to occupational therapists that I chatted about certain activities for this age, and she shared with me some tips. So none of it comes from me. Majority of it is based on the approaches, and the creative base is typically what I come up with. So this week's creative development segment is going to be mass-free creative development. You've seen some of my videos, you know I'm not scared of mass, but some people are. So here is some ideas for you. My mom got this awesome set for Scarlett. It's a color blast. Comes with this marker, which is transparent, and then as you color in it, the items come up. So it's really cool. It's great for on the road if you don't want to, have your car all messed up. So I really recommend this. Scarlett loves this one. This one is not completely mess-free, but you can do it outside. So what we've done, I just got some rocks from the pots, bought some little eyes from a craft store, and some glitter paint, and we spent, I swear, over an hour painting rocks and putting eyes on them. It's really fun and great, a little cute keepsake. You can do the same with seasonal items like pumpkins. You can do it with cucumbers, you can do it with multiple vegetables and fruits, and or any objects. It's a fun activity and build a great time together. This is my next craft. It's a craft in a box. So we just took a regular Amazon box and decorated it with leftover wrapping paper, and Scarlett keeps her jewelry crowns in there with stickers. So it's a great tool to have, and it's really fun to make, and it's completely mess-free. You can also paint inside the box, and you can do multiple things. It's lots of fun, and I think that entertained her for a good over an hour, I would say. And we actually would come back to this project, let some parts dry, add some paint, so it's like an ongoing project, and you can make it seasonal as well, and you can make it as gifts for grandparents or family members. And you made it to entertainment block. I believe in one of the statements, I might be messing it up and I'm not sure who said it, it's don't be afraid to let your children get bored, because boredom creates more creativity and imagination. So I don't try to entertain my kids all the time. That's why I don't have TV. That's why the shows are limited, and it's only, it's a movie night and it's a part of the family time. But the activities that I like to provide to them, sometimes if I'm busy cooking and they don't want to participate in that, or my daughter doesn't want to participate in, this little bear is really cool. It comes in this box. It's also Melissa and Doug. Again, as I mentioned, no specific reason for this company. It's just because they sell those items, and it comes with a hat, shoes, and different dresses. My daughter really likes to put it together. She likes to dress up because she's a girl, but they have multiple options of this similar item that your child might like. And again, even though it's entertainment, it's also great for development, because you creatively put things together. You have to fit them in a puzzle, and you're spending your time problem solving. Well, I don't think it's a surprise for anybody, but kids love stickers, and my daughter loves them a lot. So I'm just gonna share with you a few books that she really likes to use. This is a Make a Face. This is our recent purchase, and again, she's a girl, so she likes to put jewelry on. When we ran out of necklaces, she was really upset, but good times, using it for about a week almost every day. Then they also have these scenes, and they come in all kinds of designs. So if you have a boy, they will have it. Scarlett was obsessed with dinosaurs for the longest time, for over a year. She still likes them a lot, but she's more of a girly girl now. But this sticker pad with these dinosaurs would, I swear, entertain her for like ever. And now they also have the princesses, and that she's into princesses, so we've been doing this one a lot. So I really recommend them. They're very inexpensive. I think they're about $8, and they're great entertainment for your kids. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and it gave you some ideas on what you can be doing with your kids. Again, I am very appreciative of all your support. And one of my subscribers asked me if I would like to do a Q&A. If I'm gonna get enough questions under any of my videos, I will do a short one just to give you an idea. So if you have any questions for me, please make sure to leave it in the comments below. And next week's video is gonna be Scarlett's birthday. I have lots of DIYs. I'm gonna plop in a few previews for you here, and I have a few surprises for you too. I partnered with one really cool company that has a great story, so I will bring you a special code for their product. So make sure to click that subscribe button, notifications button, and like and share. Thank you.